Hello, my name is Mike Leahew, and I serve as the Executive Director of Mobile Missions Network and lead missionary of Church Inside Out in Tulsa. And we're excited to be with you April 17th, 18th, and 19th for Awaken U. And we're coming not as experts, but we're coming as partners and practitioners. And we come to serve you. We're going to encourage you and stand with you in what God is already doing in your city. And Awaken U is really about one simple but very powerful purpose: to awaken people to the responsibility and the opportunity to make disciples who make disciples. Because the reality is this: we don't just go to church, but we are the church, and we recognize that more and more people are not coming to the brick and mortar church. And so we've been given a mission, not just to gather, but to go. So Awaken U is kind of a unique experience. It's part revival, it's part mission trip, it's part Be Now. It's revival in the sense that we want God to stir our hearts again, to remind us of the power of the gospel, to awaken us to the reality of lostness all around us, and to reignite a burden for people who are far from Jesus. But it's also a mission trip right here in your own backyard. Because we don't want this just to stay in our heads. We don't just want to do a conference. We want it to move into our hands and our feet. So during our time together, we're going to do three things. Number one is we're going to train, helping you to understand how to naturally share the gospel and live on mission in your everyday life. Two, we're going to engage, actually getting outside the walls of the church and stepping into your community. And number three, we're going to love, because sometimes the most powerful gospel witness starts with simply caring well for our neighbors. And so our heart is to help you begin to see your city differently, to see the people, to see the places and the opportunities that maybe have always been there, but just needed fresh eyes. So there are people in your community right now who may never walk through your doors, your church doors. So the question becomes, how do we go to them? And that's where Awaken U comes in. We want to help you think outside the box, to identify real, ongoing opportunities in your city where the gospel can take root and relationships can be built. And this isn't just a one weekend event, but our prayer is that it is the beginning of a lifestyle and a strategy that continues long after we're gone. And for your leadership, we want you to know this: we're here to be like Aaron and Hur. In Exodus chapter 17, when Moses' arms grew tired, Aaron and Hur came alongside him and held them up so the mission could continue and the war could be won. And that's our role. We're not here to replace what you're doing. We're here to strengthen your arms. We're here to encourage your leaders and to equip your church to step into all that God has for you. Because we believe this with everything in us. God has placed your church in your city for a reason. And there are people at Surrey Hills who need the hope of Jesus. And He wants you to use you to reach them. So our prayer is very, very simple: that God would awaken hearts, that He would open eyes, and that He would send us out, not just inspired, but activated. So let's go after it together. We're looking forward to seeing you in April and excited to see what the Lord will do for our time together. God bless you.